Welcome to our Excel training with the group. By function that we started using in Microsoft Excel 365, we can easily group the data from the lists we have and take their totals to a separate area. We can create reports in a structure similar to a pivot table. For this, if we want to get the sales totals by region in our sample list, let's apply a formula like this. My goal is to get the totals by region. Instead of making a pivot table, I will do this with the group by formula. After we come to the place where we will write the formula, we share the group as equal and first select the area that will come to the rows down to the bottom, including the title. Let's even select it broadly like this, up to 120. Let's select semicolon. Now where are we going to collect? I will do it up to 120, including the title like this. Let me delete it directly. Let's write 120 semicolon. Which formula are we going to use? We will use the SAN formula semicolon or comma. This will change to semicolon or comma depending on your usage. You will see that it is a semicolon or comma here. Will our titles come? When you make the region and total number titles here as yes, both show and display, you will see the result values when you press enter. Since we selected the range here as wide, be careful. Since we selected up to 120, it appeared as 0 in the empty spaces between. To prevent this, let's use the trim range formula that we started using in the 365S. It's simple usage, putting a period after two periods. When you put a period directly in front of these here, start from B1. Do not include spaces up to B120. It means including the spaces below. When you press enter, we see the total values coming from here directly. In this way, we can easily take the totals of the sales in a separate area without having to make a pivot table in the lists we have. Similarly, let's take a total according to the order status. In the same way, we say equal group by. Where will we start again? See from here like this. Let's do this up to 120. Where are we going to add the semicolon? We're adding our sales figures here again, starting from 1 up to 120. We're going to get the total and show our titles. When you close the parenthesis and press enter, it comes up the same way. In order to hide these zeros again, I put a period in front of them after these two periods in the first formula. Look, I'm organizing my formula like this. The group by formula that we started using in the new versions is a very nice feature that we use to find totals, averages, or surface distributions by grouping the data from the lists you have. As you can see, we grouped the list directly and had the totals automatically calculated. The trim range formula is a structure that allows us to exclude unnecessary areas and empty areas below from the formula. Now let's come here and add a new region, for example. Let me pull this to the side like this. Here too, for example, let's add it to Southwest. It doesn't matter if the above are the same. Let's pull this in the same way. Let's pull this one too. Now this new region that we added should be up. Look, when you come up, as you see, this value has automatically come here. In this way, you can easily get totals using the new formulas in the lists you have.